Hello guys, welcome to Dollar Workout Club. As you know, I'm Natalie, this is Lynn, and this is Drew. We here at Dollar Workout Club, we believe that our workouts can be done by anybody at any fitness level, and that's why we have the red, yellow, and green color-coordinated system. I said red and I pointed to green. We always make silly remarks here at Dollar Workout Club. If you're a beginner, you're going to follow whoever's wearing green. If you're intermediate, you're going to follow whoever's wearing yellow, and if you're advanced, you're going to follow whoever's wearing red. So we're going to show you all the exercises that we're going to do in today's workout, and then we're going to show you modifications that you can do for each exercise, so that way it's appropriate for the level that you're doing in today's workout. So Lynn here is going to show the green level and the yellow level while I explain the movement, and then Drew's going to show you the red level. So we're going to start with, watch out for the props, with hand raised push-ups. So if you're green, what you're going to do is stand next to a wall, put your feet out a couple feet, put your hands straight in front of you, and then you are just going to do a regular push-up. So you're going to bend your elbow until your nose is touching the wall and then push straight out. All right, just like Lynn is showing there. Now, the further back you put your feet, the harder it will be. The closer in, the easier it will be. Now, Lynn's going to show you the yellow. At the same time, Drew's going to show you the red version of hand raised push-ups.
Oh yeah, push-ups.
And these are the exact same movement, except that Lynn's on her knees and Drew's on his toes. So you're going to go into a push-up position, but then when you bend your elbow and come down, you lift your hands up off the ground. So you're not using the momentum from going down to push you back up. You're completely stopping any momentum, and then you're pushing yourself back up off the ground. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, so you just real quickly take your hands off the ground and then push yourself back up.
It is hard.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah.
The next movement we're going to do are bent over dumbbell rows. So this is going to be the exact same movement for red, yellow, and green. The only difference is the amount of weight that you're using. So I'm going to be using heavier soup cans, Lynn's using almond milk containers, Drew's using dumbbells. But what you do is you put your feet close together, bend your knees slightly, stick your butt out, and keep your chest and your back straight. So the key here is that you want to have a really tight core, and you want to kind of stick your butt out a little bit, and then you're going to have your hands facing each other, and then you're just going to pull those weights directly up using bending your elbows. So then you bring the weights back down. You want to keep your elbows in as close to your body as possible, and just really focus on using this back shoulder muscle to lift up the weight. Okay? Awesome. All right, the next movement we're going to do are inchworms with a push-up. So Lynn's going to show you the green level. You're again going to go next to a wall. You're going to put your hands directly in front of you, put your feet back a couple feet, and then you're going to take your hands and you're going to walk up that wall about 3 walks per hand, and then walk back down. And then once you get back into your starting position, then you do a push-up against the wall. Okay, so that's the green version of that movement. As you walk up, you walk down, and you do a push-up. Now, the yellow and red are going to be doing the exact same movement. The only difference is that Lynn is going to be doing the push-up from her, or on her knees. So you're going to stand with your feet together, bend down, take your hands, and you're going to walk out as far as possible into your plank position. Get down. Lynn's going to hop on her knees, do a push-up, and then walk yourself back, just like that. That is a tough workout. Yep, then you stand up and go right into the next one, just like Drew's showing you there. All right, the next movement is a Superman. Your red, yellow, and green are going to be doing the exact same movement here. What you're going to do is lay on your stomach, put your hands right in front of you, and then you're just going to lift your feet and your arms up at the exact same time. So the difference between red, yellow, and green is that green's just, Lynn will show you here, green's just going to barely lift up off the ground. Yellow's going to lift up a little bit higher, and then red's going to lift as high as possible and go super fast. And then you kind of want to focus on squeezing your butt cheeks when you lift your legs up off the ground. All right, then the last movement is a push-up with a row. So green here is going to be getting into the push-up position. And just like we showed earlier, you're going to do a push-up against the wall. And then when you're done with the push-up, you're going to pick up that weight and do a row, just like what we showed earlier, except you're leaning against the wall when you do it.
And then you're going to alternate sides.
Hands,
Yeah, alternate sides. You do your left side and then your right side. Just like Lynn's showing there. Okay, yellow and green are going to be doing very similar movements, except that yellow's going to be on your knees, red's going to be on your toes, and you're going to start by doing a push-up. And then once you get to the top of that push-up movement, you're going to pick up your weight and row it back, just like we were doing with the bent over dumbbell rows.
These are a lot easier if you have dumbbells,
Yeah.
because you can do the push-up and the row pretty much at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's okay if you don't. Doesn't mean you can't do the exercise. You could do it like Lynn's doing.
Yeah.
As
And
well.
you know, you see in our videos, we use random things around the house. That's just because we want to show you guys that if you don't have dumbbells, you can still do the workout. Just find anything that's in, you know, the 2, 5, 10 pound range right in there that you have around your house. So those are all the exercises we're gonna do today. Lynn and I are gonna go ahead and get started on the warm up here. I want you guys to follow along at home with me. We're gonna start with jumping jacks while Drew explains the structure of the workout and how we're gonna do the workout today.
All right, you guys. So today's going to be 3 different supersets we're doing. Very minimal rest in between each superset. So the first superset is comprised of 2 different movements, the hand raised push-ups and the bent over dumbbell rows. You're doing 30 seconds of hand raised push-ups, 30 seconds of dumbbell bent over rows, and then that's one set. You do that 3 times. No rest in between. Hand raised push-ups, bent over rows, with no breaks in between, 30 seconds each for 3 full rounds. After that 3 full rounds, we're going straight into 60 seconds of the inchworms with a push-up, followed by 60 seconds of Supermans, and then you start back over again. 3 full sets of that, no rest in between. The last superset, you do get a little bit of a rest. We're doing 30 seconds of push-ups with a row, followed by 30 seconds of rest. And we are repeating that 3 times through until we're all done at the same time. We'll start and finish at the same time. If you get lost, all of this will be on the screen for you to follow along, so you don't have to worry about remembering how many seconds to do this and that. Just follow us. It'll be fun. Right now we're doing some mountain climbers to get warmed up. And
Yeah, you guys, this is about a 12-minute workout, so it's gonna feel really hard, but the nice thing is that you only have to do it for 12 minutes, and then you're done. So we're gonna repeat this warm-up again, so we're gonna go right into jumping jacks. I forget, at green, you just step and do jumping jacks. So both times you've seen me start with jumping jacks, and then switch to the modified movement. So
Yep.
when anything at the green level, we modify it so that there's not a lot of impact or resistance on your knees. So that's why you'll see green never does really any jumping movements and things like that, because we want it to be very low impact. My arms are already tired from the warm-up. Drew
From
wrote
we
this
did
workout.
arms last time.
All right, let's go into 10 self-hugs.
Okay.
This is gonna be a tough workout, guys, so you wanna mentally prepare
Yep.
yourself that there's gonna be times where you're gonna wanna quit, but just remember how proud you feel of yourself when you're done and you've pushed through it. If you need to go grab a water bottle or a glass of water, go ahead and do that right now.
all right, that's
All
the
right,
warm-up.
guys, go ahead and get
All
into
right.
your starting positions. We're gonna go ahead and start here in just a second. All right, guys, go ahead and get into your starting position, push-up position. So green, you're gonna walk over next to a wall. We're gonna go ahead and get started here in about 5 seconds. Remember, pace yourself. We're doing this for 30 seconds. So hand raise push-ups in 2, 1, go. Remember, if you're green, you're just doing a regular push-up.
And remember, for all of these movements, we want to keep that back flat and that butt down.
Yep. It's so easy to snake yourself up doing these hand raised push-ups, but don't cheat yourself. Keep that core tight,
Yep.
body straight.
Good job, guys. 10 more seconds. You got this. Breathe through it. Make sure as you're getting to the top that you take a breath. We have 3, 2, don't quit, 1, stop. Go right into bent over dumbbell rows. Quick,
Hurry.
quick transition.
Go.
Yeah, we lose a little bit of time, you guys, because of the transition, but you just want to try to keep that transition as short as possible.
Yep, keep
So make
those-
sure you have your weights close, and then just try to get as quick as you can into that movement. And just like before, we're keeping that back flat. We're really squeezing at the top.
Yeah, I try to imagine I'm pinching my shoulder blades together when I do these.
Almost
Keep my
there.
elbows close to my body. 3 seconds.
Going into
2,
our inchworms.
don't quit, 1,
No.
go. Hand raise push-ups.
Hand raise push-ups
Hand raise
again.
push-ups for 30 seconds. Good job, guys. So we have 3 total rounds, so we're a third of the way done with this first round. Good job, you guys. Your chest is going to be really sore tomorrow. Now, if you're green, make sure that your hands are directly in front of your shoulders. Sometimes I have a tendency to put my hands too low or too high.
Almost there.
Good job. You have 3, 2, 1. Go right into rows. Quick transitions. Go. Whew. Good job, you guys.
Oh man,
Push yourself.
if you don't feel like it's hard yet, it means you've chose the wrong level. Go ahead and move up a level to make it a little bit more difficult, because this should be tough.
Yeah. The nice thing about these kind of workouts is you might have an exercise where you can do red and you do the rest of the workout yellow. Or you might have a couple exercises where you can do yellow and some green, and that's okay. All right, guys, 3 seconds. 2, don't give up. 1, last hand raise push-ups.
All right, last set.
Go. Hand
Last
raise
set.
push-ups for 30 seconds. Give it everything you got.
Keep that core tight. Helps to keep your core tight so that you don't snake up like Drew said. You keep that core in tight, you keep that back flat, keep that butt down, and just push.
Just think you're doing earth downs. Push that earth down.
Good job, guys. We have about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Go right into bent over rows. Quick transitions.
Hurry,
Quick,
hurry.
quick, quick.
Last set here.
Again, you want to make sure that your knees are bent and that your butt's sticking out so that you are bent over. Because if you're doing this movement standing up, it's a different motion that uses your shoulders more than your back.
Good job, you guys.
Keep going, you guys. Squeezing between your shoulder blades at the top. Keep that weight in
Good
close.
form. 10 more seconds. Almost there.
Okay, right after this, we're going to go into 60 seconds of inchworms with a push-up. So in 2,
Ready.
1, switch.
Drop the weight and
Inchworms
go.
with a push-up. Quick transitions, okay? Good job, you guys. This is a movement that really works your core and your chest at the exact same time. And you're going to get a good shoulder workout too, actually, from these inchworms. So we're going to do these for a full 60 seconds.
Yep, try and keep those legs as straight as possible if you can.
Remember, if you're green, the further back you stand, the harder this movement's going to be on your core. And the closer you get, the easier it's going to be, okay? So if you feel like this is a struggle, just take a step closer to the wall.
Nice job,
Good
you
job.
guys. Nice job. I know
job.
this is tough.
15 seconds.
Good form throughout. Don't give up on yourself.
Good job, guys. Good job, team green, team yellow, team red.
Almost there.
2, 1. Go right into
Into
Superman.
Supermans.
Quick transitions. Quick, quick, quick. All right, remember on Superman, you're lifting your feet and your arms as far as you can off the ground, okay? You want to kind of squeeze your glutes together.
Yeah, it really helps to squeeze those glutes in order to lift your body up. And even if it's a small movement, you guys, it still's working the right area.
You're really going to feel these in your core, in your lower back, in your glutes, which is your butt, and your hamstrings. So this is a really good core movement that you see us do a lot.
Almost there.
60 seconds total. So we have about 20 seconds left of this movement, and then we're going to go right back into 60 seconds of inchworms with the push-ups. You should be starting to sweat right now. If
This
you're not
should be
sweating-
hard, you guys.
If you're not sweating, you need to move up a color. Wow, good job, guys. We have about 5 seconds left.
Nice job. Keep
Don't
going.
slow down. Don't slow down. 3, 2, 1. Right into inchworms with a push-up.
Oh.
Good job, you guys.
That's one round of those. Let's go. 2 more rounds.
All right, you guys. Push through it.
Good job. Now, especially if you're green, it might take you a second to transition from being on the ground to standing up against the wall, and that's okay. If it takes a second for you to get up and get down, don't worry about it. Just keep going. The key is that you don't quit, you don't stop.
Nice job. Full movement, you guys. Make sure you're still keeping good form when you get into that push-up position, keeping that back flat, strong core throughout.
We're already 30 seconds into these. Good job,
Nice
guys.
job. Strong core, strong core.
I think you're building a nice toned six-pack, sculpted arms,
Almost there.
a nice booty. This is an awesome workout that we're doing today. Good job, guys. 8 seconds. Don't slow down. Don't quit. Don't give up on yourself. 3, 2, 1. Go right into Superman. Woo! Good job, guys.
Here we go.
Intense.
We're more than halfway done with this workout. Okay.
Right.
This is
Give
the
it your
part-
all.
The third quarter is always the hardest part of a workout, where people want to slow down and where they want to quit. I'm really going to challenge you guys right now to keep up the same pace that you had at the very beginning of this workout.
If your neck's starting to hurt at all, it helps to keep your focus actually on the ground instead of lifting it up. So you're keeping your neck in a neutral position throughout this move. And then just thinking of lifting up as high as you can, kind of having a slight squeeze at the top. Nice job, you guys.
20 seconds left.
Keep
Good
going.
job, guys.
If you feel pretty comfortable in this position, you want to challenge yourself, go a little bit faster, like Red's doing.
10 seconds, guys. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick transitions. Go
Last
right
set
into
inchworms.
inchworms
Let's
with
go.
a push-up.
All right.
This is our last round of this exercise, you guys. And then remember, after this, We're gonna be doing push-ups with a row, supersets with a rest. So
Yeah.
really, this is the hardest part of the workout. And then after this,
It's gonna get a little bit better.
you're gonna have
What
a
I'm
little
holding
bit of
out
rest.
hope for. Nice job, you guys. Remember, when you get down into doing the push-up, you need to keep good form throughout. I know we're tired, but you don't want to ever compromise form. That results in injury, and you're not getting the full benefit. So make sure to keep that butt down, that back flat. Try to hit that chest to the ground, or as close as you can to the wall if you're doing green.
You've heard us talk about this a million times, but we would much, much, much rather you have perfect form than more reps. So if you need to slow down a little bit so that it allows you to have perfect form, then do it. Oh, 7 seconds. Come on, this is the last one. Go, 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 go. Don't give up. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Superman. 60 seconds of Superman. Come on, guys.
All right,
Almost
last
there.
round, you guys. Last time we have to do these. Give it your all. Raise those arms, raise those legs. Remember, it helps to squeeze your tush. Ooh. Really should feel this in your hamstrings and in that lower back, in your core. Don't give up.
Good job, you guys.
We're almost there. Don't give up. Last set, best set.
15 seconds left. Come on, guys. Get as many as you can in these next 15 seconds. Really challenge yourself. Really push yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, 30
Push-ups
seconds.
with a
So
row.
a quick transition.
Hurry, hurry,
The
hurry.
push-ups with a row.
Go, go, go.
Remember,
All
you're
right.
alternating arms on your row. All right?
Make sure you have a wide base with your feet too. As you do the row, help you keep your balance better.
15 seconds. Green. I know that sometimes we have slow transitions, so it's okay if you only get a couple of these in on the set. 3, 2, 1. 30
Rest.
seconds of rest. 30 seconds of rest. Stretch those arms out. Shake them out.
Here we go, here we
Oh
go.
man, we finally get a
Get a
rest.
sip of water if you want. We only have 2 more of these, and then we're done with the workout.
Whew.
We're almost there.
Drink of water. That's brutal.
Here we go, here we go. Get ready in about 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Remember, push up with a row. Get your weights into position. Get your footing into place.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds of push-ups with a row. This is a lot of push-ups that we did today. Thanks, Drew.
Oh, so many push-ups.
Drew wrote today's
I'm
workout.
gonna despise push-ups after this.
But-
Nice job, you guys. Keep up that good form. Keep that back flat.
10 seconds left. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Oh,
I used to think as a girl I didn't need to do push-ups. I thought, why do I need to have a big chest? But the reality is that I noticed that once I started doing a lot more chest exercises, one, not only do push-ups work other muscle groups at the same time, your shoulders and your triceps, but two, it created muscle symmetry. So I was able to work harder in my other exercises because my chest was stronger.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
Last
5
round.
seconds. Last round.
Here we
This
go,
is
here we
it.
go.
2, 1, go.
As many as you
Make
can.
this your best round.
Everything
Go
you
as
got, you
quick
guys.
as you can.
everything you got.
Man, we are so proud of you. We're here sweating just like you guys are. We know the pain.
Oh.
Trust us. We get it.
We're hurting too. As Drew likes to say, you gotta burn it to earn it.
That's the cool thing about our workout club is we do it right along with you guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Good job, yes.
We're done. Oh, take a second. Shake your arms out. Grab a drink of water. Bring that heart rate back down, and then we're gonna go right into our stretches.
Wow.
Good job, you guys.
Oh,
That was
it's
a good
gonna
one
be
today.
hurting
All
tomorrow.
right, so your heart rate should be up high. We are going to lie onto the ground. So sometimes if you go from standing to lying, I tend to get lightheaded sometimes. So if that's the case, just stop for a second, bring your heart rate back down, and then continue stretching with us.
All right, lay on your stomach. Put one arm out to the side, perpendicular to your body. Then you're gonna turn your head away from that arm, twist that body as you drive this front shoulder into the ground, and twist that body until you feel a nice good stretch in your chest and your front deltoid.
And it's important to make sure your arm is perpendicular to your body. If you're like this and your arm's pointing down, you're not going to get the same stretch as if your arm's straight out.
Really twist and hold it. Should be a little bit uncomfortable.
Make sure you're looking at that arm that's pointed up. I remember a couple months ago I was doing the stretch and I kept looking the wrong way. I'm like, why doesn't the stretch?
Switch.
Or last week when I was stretching and I was looking the wrong way and doing the wrong arm. It's fine.
Switch. Other arm. Twist that body. Twist, twist, twist.
Oh.
Should feel nice and tight as you stretch it. Once you're to that point, hold it.
I kind of wish I would have counted how many push-ups we actually did in that workout.
Yeah,
That was
if
insane.
somebody
Not
did
that
count,
many.
Yeah.
can you put it in the comment? Not that many.
Oh my
please.
gosh, please.
But can you guys put it in the comments below if you did count and you know how many we did? That'd be
10,
great.
20, 30.
Drew's going to try to
45.
estimate, I guess.
All right, we're gonna go into a sitting back
You did less
stretch.
than 100.
Let's not,
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit back, kneel down, sit back on those heels, put those arms straight out in front of you, and you're gonna push those hands out as you sit back and pull your body weight back as you keep your hands cemented in the ground. And as you sit back and relax, you'll feel a nice good stretch in your lat muscles.
Love this stretch.
Stretch those arms out as far as they
too.
can. Don't let them move as you pull your body back. Stretch out those lat muscles. Slow that breathing down.
Again, if you're feeling lightheaded at all, like right now, if this starts to make you feel lightheaded, just slowly push yourself up, stop for a second, regain your composure, and then continue to
All right,
stretch.
you guys, good job today. We're done with stretching.
Ooh.
wow.
You guys
good
are
one.
awesome. I hope you know how much we appreciate you, and we mean that genuinely from the bottom of our hearts. When you leave comments, we personally respond. We love hearing your guys' feedback. We love hearing what you like and what you don't like. Even when you hate us, we love hearing about it. We consider you guys family. I hope you consider us family. I hope you'll tell your friends and family about Dollar Workout Club and what a cool program this is. We love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you
ya.
guys.
Healthy snack options. So a lot of people ask me all the time, what are some healthy snacks that I could take with me, like when I travel or if I'm on the go during the day, and then I could pack, with me when I go to work. So what I want to do is go through a list of those, and there's protein, fats, and carbs that I kind of want to break it down into to let you know what I eat as snacks throughout the day. So I'm just going to go through them and talk about them briefly. So for protein, first, hard-boiled eggs, tuna packages, so not the cans of tuna, that gets messy. I'm talking about the ones that you can just peel open the foil packages and the tuna's in there without all the oil and juices from it. And that's super easy to eat out of that package. Quest bars, other protein bars, I'm a big fan of like Quest and RX bars and Epic bars. There's a few other ones that I really like. Six-pack bars are really good. Those come in handy, but I try and limit myself to one of those per day at the most, no more than that. And then healthy fats, cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, pecans. Those are my favorite nuts. Those are my favorite go-to nuts. I do try and buy the unsalted, unroasted nuts. So the raw form of these nuts, a little bit healthier. And usually they use these cheap oils to roast them with, which does help with the flavor, but it's not always as healthy for you. But sometimes, that's what I eat from an airport. They don't always have raw cashews or raw almonds. So those are my favorite go-to like healthy fat snacks. As far as like produce goes, it's hard because some produce, doesn't taste good warm or has to be refrigerated, or if you carry it in your bag, it gets smashed, right? Like berries or bananas. So what I eat is things like sugar snap peas, cucumbers, carrots, mini bell peppers, and other, if you're okay with raw veggies, like you can cut a broccoli or cauliflower. Those kinds of vegetables, if you're okay with eating those raw, then those are things you can just put in your Ziploc bag, put in your backpack, or keep it in your car with you, and just snack on those throughout the day. Those are my healthy go-to snacks, you guys. There's a ton more options out there, but this, for me, this is super easy because I can just go to Costco, pick up all these snacks, and I have them in bulk. And then if I'm traveling or if I'm on the go, it's super easy. Just put these in Ziploc bags, take it with me, and then that way you don't have to go out and eat fast food or be tempted. So hopefully this helps you on your healthy lifestyle change.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.